otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G. And hopefully I'm live with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, hey, sweet. I went live before and it didn't count. It really pisses me off when it happens. I have no idea what causes it. It tells me I'm live on the system, but I'm not actually live on YouTube. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, probably. So have you decided what Game 10's gonna be, dude?
Yeah, I remember, man. You told me. That's good. That's great.
Nothing wrong with that. God, I love this setting. I really do. Yeah. Well, if you had to choose between the two of them, I would choose The Last of Us. It's longer, but you could do one playthrough of Days Gone is going to take you like 5 playthroughs of The Last of Us. Like, just finishing the story of Days Gone is going to take you like 60 hours, dude. Like, I'm not kidding. It's a long game. I mean, it's good. Whereas if you get the plat for The Last of Us, it's going to take you about 15 hours. Yeah, it's not like a super long game, dude. And like I said, you only have to do one playthrough, and then the DLC that's included, Left Behind. But that DLC is only like 2 hours max. It's not a long DLC, so... Originally, in the original game, you had to play it multiple times, so you could max out every weapon. In this game, in the remake, you only have to play it once. Because you only need to max out one weapon, which you will have more than enough to do just by moderately exploring. I put countless hours into it, though. I've replayed it. I've replayed pretty much every year. Last of Us 2 is a lot longer. That'll take you about 30 hours. Yeah, man, definitely. Oh, there's another scroll right there. Only need one more here. Not really. But at that time, I wasn't really, yeah. At the time, I wasn't really that into, hunting trophies. Just happened. Yeah, no, it's fine, man. You're doing good. Sweet, got that done. I would get the occasional trophy platinum, but it wasn't until I'm gonna say last year or so that I got really serious about it. And as I've stated before, I've got an obsessive personality, man. So when I do something, I do it big. You know what I mean? I don't do something a little bit. So when I go like full tilt into something, I go fucking full tilt. So when I got into trophy hunting, that basically just became like my whole thing for a while. I can't help it. I have an obsessive personality. I do something 1,000% or I don't do it. Like I've tried. Echo, I love you right now. No. Plus, you play a lot more PC than I do. You know, it's easier for me to. Besides just the fact that I play games more than you do, just because I stream so much, I play games probably more than anybody. But I play all on one platform. You play a lot on PC. I would say you probably spend most of your time playing on PC. So that's another reason why I've got more platinum trophies. You know what I mean? I'm sure you would have a lot more platinum trophies if PlayStation was your main console, your main platform of choice. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's also true. I wasn't thinking about that. And yeah, I agree. Fucking online trophies, man, are the fucking worst. Usually, if a game has an online trophy, it's almost like an instant disqualification for me. I'm like, okay, I'm not getting the platinum for that. Oh, it's under the floorboard. But yeah. That's another reason why I never got the platinum trophies for the original Last of Us. It requires you to reach max rank in multiplayer. And I know a lot of people like the multiplayer in the Last of Us factions, but that is a fucking insane time grind for something that I have no interest in. Like, I'm glad that people like it, you know? Oh, yeah, that's great. You are lucky, yeah, for sure. So I don't come into Naughty Dog games for the multiplayer. I come for the single player. So I have no fucking interest in any, multiplayer. And as much as I love the Last of Us single player, I would have had to spend like 50 hours or something, I think. That's what it takes to reach max rank in The Last of Us. I'm like, no. Hold on, I'm trying to see all what you said. Yeah, no, I've heard good things. It's not that I think it's bad. I'm just not really a multiplayer guy. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Just a few more scrolls in this fucking thing. Oh, there's one. Just one more. See, like, that backflip off that ledge, man? That was so fucking sick. Just, like, her animations are so fucking great. It's not really, no. You don't even have to get everything, dude. Like, you don't... You just have to do all the bases, do all the side quests. Like, the miscellaneous collectibles you don't even have to get, man. I don't think it's that brutal. But it's one of my favorite games, so, you know, I like it a lot more than you. I know you like it, but I fucking love it, so it didn't really feel like work to me. Yeah, fuck. I don't have it because I told you I got like 99% of the way there and my fucking save file got deleted back in the day. Oh man, I would have had the platinum by now. And I will get it before the sequel comes out. Mark my words. That's on the docket now. Especially now that the sequel has a fucking release date. Yeah. Come on, one more scroll, you motherfucker. But overall, it's you know, the platinum is really not that bad, and thank God. Yeah, those can be a little bit confusing. That's why you just use a guide. And I agree that could have been better. I agree with you there, but for the most part, it's really not that bad. And there's no missables, which I appreciate, and you know, so. And when they included multiplayer, they put the trophies in a separate list. Thank fucking God. So they could have like Legends multiplayer trophies, but not fuck up the single player. Like, oh my God, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, man. Like, that is the way it should be done. Yeah, and those collectibles you don't have to get, dude. Like, there's all like I think there's like 84 notes. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you meant when you said useless. You don't have to get those. The only collectibles the game actually requires you to get are the ones that you use for shit. The shrines, which give you upgrades and rare armor, the side quests, the climbing mountain paths, the bandit camps. But no, you know, like I said, I mean, you know, it's really just how much you love the game. Like I said, you like the game, I fucking love the game, so, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure, you know, like, getting 100% complete on Stalker would just seem, like, insane to me, but it would be nothing for you because you enjoy the game so much. Come on, where the fuck is that last scroll, man? It's always the last one that fucks you. Oh, there it is. Booyah. Rumor is that Stalker 2 is supposed to come to PlayStation soon. That would be dope. I hope so. I definitely play it if that's the case. Yeah, kinda. I mean, they serve the same function. I would put that in like a different list. But yeah. So I have, oh my god, I have a lot of fucking gamer score, dude. Like 114,000, I think? I haven't checked the exact number, but I have over 100K gamer score on Xbox. And I checked, and that puts me in the top 1% of gamer score. So I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm never gonna have the number one because I think it's like millions of something, but yeah. Yeah, maybe. It's also a lot harder to categorize game score, you know what I mean? Because it's made up of like the total value instead of like you did this game completely. Good for you. You know what I mean? Although I'm sure I've probably gotten all achievements for at least a few games. I haven't really kept up with that. I need to have a look at that. I actually have more. I actually had an Xbox account when I was a kid that had like 14K and I lost it. So I would actually be like a 1.5K now, but yeah. I'm also really fucking disappointed that Switch 2 is not going to have any kind of achievement system. Yep. I was really hoping they would, you know, do that. I also love the rain in this game. This has some of the better rain effects I've seen. They really nail the rainy atmosphere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just, you know, just give it the fucking times, you know? You know what I mean? Like, there's just... Nintendo's just so far behind the times, man, in so many fucking ways. And, like, they're just gonna keep being behind the times because their fans just suck the dick and tell them everything they do is amazing. Like, Nintendo fans are something else, man. I don't even associate myself with them, even though I love a lot of Nintendo games. Like, I'm a fucking diehard Zelda fan. But God, I mean, seriously, like, the Nintendo could shit on their plate and hand it to them, and they'd be like, oh my god, this is so great! It's actually good that the latest Pokemon game looks like a bad PS1 game. I'm so happy that they're making games $90 that look like shit. Like, you can't even, like, talk to somebody with that level of, like, coping, man. You know, if anybody else did the shit they did, they would have them on a fucking platter. I even saw a guy make a point about it. There's this one games journalist, you know, a games journalist. And when Sony, you know, back in, like, 2020, when Sony announced they were raising the price to $70, he was like, oh, I can't believe this. This is anti-consumer. And then, that same game journalist was defending Nintendo raising the price to $90. Like, what the fuck, man? How is that not anti-consumer? Like, That's why people like that have actually made me despise the term fanboy. Because it's just like blind obedience. It's like, you know, oh, I'm gonna like this game no matter what. Dude, the Diamond and Platinum remake was so disappointing, though. Every other Pokemon remake brought it up to current standards of whatever the time was. So, you know, Fire Red and Leaf Green brought it up to Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire standards. Soul Silver, Heart Gold brought it up to Diamond and Pearl standards. What was the current? You know, Ruby, Alpha Ruby, Omega Sapphire, or is it Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire? Fuck me. Brought it up to X and Y. And then, I was really hoping they would have brought Diamond and Pearl up to the standard of Sword and Shield. That would have been fucking insane. Like 3D, fully behind the back. Nope. And they didn't even do that. The Pokemon Company didn't even do that. They outsourced that shit. Now they're doing fucking ZA, and oh my god, it still looks so fucking dated, man. Yeah, the way to sell me on the upgraded power of the Switch 2 by making a game that looks bad for PS3. Finally, boom. Ugh. And you know, while I'm excited, I think Mario Kart World looks pretty cool because it's something that Mario Kart's never done before. It's not exactly pushing graphical boundaries either. It looks basically just like Mario Kart 8, which is like fucking 11 years old at this point. I think Nintendo is making a really big mistake, and I think it's gonna bite them in the ass. I really do. But then again, their fans could fucking lap it up and tell them how good it is again. So who the fuck knows? But you know, I mean, probably for sure, yeah. Especially this early. You know what I mean? Like Metroid Prime 4, for example. Metroid Prime 4 is going to be cross-gen, and basically all that's changing so far that I can see, I mean, I could be wrong, is that it's going to be higher resolution on Switch 2. The game is going to be exactly the same. It's even running at 60 FPS. Prime games have always opted for 60. Even back on GameCube, the Prime games ran at 60 really well, so, you know, but, you know. So, yeah, I guarantee you most of those Switch 2 games, really fucking could. And I think with the pricing and all that, like I said, the Nintendo has lost the fucking plot. I think, you know, with Switch, it was such a runaway success that it's now on track to overthrow the PS2 as the world's best-selling console ever. And not only that, but due to how cheap the Switch was to make, unlike most game developers, like I said, who operate at a loss and they make the budget back on the games, Nintendo was making a ton of profit for every system sold. Like, they were making, I can't even tell you how much money they made, like, so much. And then, look at the games on the Switch. Most of the fucking library for the Switch was Wii U ports. And that's, like, not even me trying to be facetious. Like, the sheer amount of that library, you know, the best-selling Switch game of all time, Mario Kart 8, literally just a fucking Wii U port, man. Breath of the Wild, a Wii U port. And not even, like, a big port. Like, literally, Breath of the Wild is the exact same game with almost the identical visuals. It's just 900p instead of 720 on Switch. So, most of their games on Switch were fucking ports from Wii U, and yet they raked in an ungodly amount of money. To the point where they had to put in minimal effort. I don't think Nintendo has ever raked in more money than they have now. Maybe with the Wii, but even then, I'm not sure. So, they made a shit ton of money, an ungodly amount of money, with minimal effort, and they kind of stopped trying. I've said that for years. It felt like Nintendo kind of checked out, man. And stopped trying, and they assumed that they could just ride that wave. But one, they have a lot more competition now with the Steam Deck, whereas they were virtually unopposed before. And two, the whole thing about the Switch was that it was the cheapest console. It was widely affordable. So kids with lesser incomes and families with lesser incomes could afford it. They're getting rid of that. It's almost the same price as fucking PS5 and Series X, despite being literally a generation behind them. And guess what? We're most of the way through PS5 and Series X. And like I would say probably in either 2027 or 2028 we're gonna get PS6 and Xbox whatever. Okay, one more scroll. So then, in another 3 years, the Switch won't even be halfway through its life cycle, and it will be 2 generations behind. So there's already a huge gap, and it's only going to get wider. But they're charging way more. I also don't like it, because if Nintendo gets away with this, it's probably going to mean the rest of games are going to go up too, and I really don't want that. You know, these publishers get too greedy and they make games too expensive, we're going to have a video game crash. That is literally why video games crashed in the 70s. Like, no shit. Okay? It got to the point where they were selling games for $400 or $500 in the 70s, and it couldn't sustain itself, and the market collapsed. And Nintendo honestly brought the gaming industry back from that. So you think they, of all people, would know better than to do this shit, but I guess they forgot. You know, and they're like, and everybody's like, oh, they have to keep up with the costs. No, they don't. They don't. That is a losing fucking battle. That's never been the point. Okay? If they were going to keep up with the cost to make the game, then each copy of the game would be like $100 million. Games don't make the price back on each copy sold. Like, there's lots of things, you know? For example, they make a knife for $100. They need to sell that knife for at least $130 so they can recoup the price and make it a small profit. Because you can't, run a business off of making the same money back, so you do need to make a profit, okay? Games aren't like that. Games aren't, well, we can cover the price and then a little profit so we can get ahead. Games cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Games, by their design, are designed to be mass consumer products, okay? So when you have a product that has to be consumed by a large amount of people to be profitable, trying to make it so you recoup the costs and keep up with price just is impossible. They're not going to keep up with prices. What they will do is get rid of the people who buy their games and game crash. So that argument is fucking stupid. Now, I understand that prices will have to go up from time to time because there has to be some level of price thing, okay? Because inflation is real. Okay? But what they're doing, jumping $20, that's like, or I'm sorry, $30. Because most Switch games, except for like Tears of the Kingdom, were $60. So they're literally basically upping the price by 50% in one generation. It's fucking ridiculous. Come on, where the fuck is that last scroll, man? Like fucking 50%. And remember, the current standard is 70. So rather than meeting the current standard and saying, okay, games now across the board are going to be 70. Because, you know, if Nintendo made the game $70, nobody would have given a shit. Nobody. They'd be like, oh, well, you know, it's a new generation and that's the standard now. Boom. It's the fact that they got greedy, and it's the fact that they're almost like trying to punish people for getting fucking physical. You know, and the whole time people have been saying, well, you know, games that are digital should be cheaper because they don't have the manufacturing costs and all the costs, so they don't have to make as much, they don't have to sell them for as much. You know, because when they, you know, making Blu-rays can be expensive, and then they have to give the distributor that makes the copies a cut, you know, yada, yada, yada. So, we should make it cheaper. And now Nintendo's like, no, we're going to make the the physical more expensive, because fuck you. We're going to do the opposite of what everybody's been asking for. And I just, you know, I think it's fucking stupid. And I don't think it will work. And even if it does work, that's also not good, because then it means the rest of the gaming industry could try doing this shit. Just a bad fucking scenario. Where the fuck is the last scroll, bro? And it just upsets me because, honestly, all they had to do was just keep things exactly the same as they were from Switch, but make it more powerful, and it would have been a slam fucking dunk. They could have just ride that wave. And instead they had to do this shit. Like, literally, it would have sold itself. So it's like all they had to do was nothing. Oh, there it is, finally, fuck. Oh, it's up in the tree, okay, gotcha. And then, you know, America is one of Nintendo's major monetary centers, especially because, you know, Japan is not that big of a country. Like, when you think about it, everybody thinks Japan is bigger than it is, but it's really kind of a small country, especially population-wise. So, and they're going to raise the price on them because of fucking tariffs. It's just so fucking dumb, man. They're just making mistake after mistake. When, you know, with how fucking cheap it is to make the Switch 2, they're going to be making money hand over fist on it, okay? So they can eat the price raise for a little bit till it goes away, because you know the tariff shit's not going to last. Trump is just doing that. I don't know, maybe he's doing it because he wants to negotiate with Japan and China and Canada. Maybe he's doing it to show how big his dick is. I don't know why, but I don't think it will last. I think it was an intimidation tactic, honestly. There's supposed to be a legendary chest around here. It's probably in a cave under, yeah. You know, and I'm honestly, like, I've seen fucking Trumpers try to defend the tariffs. Like, why on earth would you, you know, and that's something that really bothers me about Trumpers. And I'm not going to go into a whole spiel about it because, you know, I try not to get overly political and all that. Is because, like, the people who like Trump basically like him fucking blindly. That's what I've noticed. The people who are, like, really big on Trump, they just, like, worship the ground he walks on. It's not like, well, I like him, but I don't like this. It's like, they like everything he fucking does. And I don't like that kind of blind adoration in anybody. For anything. Oh, there it is. Boom. Oh, hey, legendary gun. Sweet. And some of the ways that they, like, act around Trump is creepy. Like, they honestly, it is almost like a religion. And I don't think anybody should fucking revere anybody that way, man. Least of all Trump, he's not the fucking Pope. Even politicians that I like, I wouldn't fucking blindly worship everything they do. Or, like, there actually was a t-shirt going around that said, Trump is my king. Like, bro, America was founded because we were tired of kings. What the fuck are you doing with that thing? Like, shut that shit down. You know what I mean? It's like, what? So I just find the way that people, like, rally around him really weird. I don't like any kind of, like, blind idealization. People should think for themselves, not fucking look for other people to think for them. That's why I said if I had, like, a belief system, it would be individualism. I believe in the strength of the individual. And I believe in thinking for yourself and not just doing what the group wants you to do. And in my experience, every time you get a bunch of people together, stupid shit happens. I really believe stupidity is contagious. Okay, well, I was trying to get to this shrine. Okay. And so many people want to do what everyone else wants to do. They want to follow the trends. They want to do what's hip. They want to do, you know, and they don't think for themselves. And that, you know, I know it sounds a bit like a conspiracy theorist, but that's what people want. They want you to do as you're told, to not think about it, to not, you know, to just blindly do. They don't want people to think for themselves. Although I'm not talking about, like, oh, the government, man. I mean, like, anybody in power. Just like, you know, I believe in God. You know this. I'm not like overly religious, but I believe in God. And while I don't proclaim to know the will of a higher power, if I had to pick a higher power, it'd be Jesus. That's what I was basically raised around.
What's done with you? We are going after your leader in his lair.
But I don't believe in blind faith. You know, and they're saying, you shouldn't presume to know the mind of God. I don't presume to know the mind of God. I presume to ask questions of God. And they think, like, you should just worship God blindly. Like, oh, whatever it says in the Bible, you should never ask questions or say, what's that about? And I can't get behind that. I don't believe in blind faith in anything. That's ultimately just me. And ultimately, if you're only fucking doing something because other people are doing it, you're doing it for the wrong fucking reason. That's my feelings on the matter. I'm just uncovering locations right now. You know, you have one life to live. Like, you have one life to live. Why would you want somebody else to live it for you? Why wouldn't you want to live your life the way you want to live it? You know, there's not a lot of things that you can control in this life. You can't choose when you're born. You can't choose when you die. But you can choose what you do while you're here, and what you do, what you believe in, what you think, what you feel. And I'm sure as shit not gonna choose what somebody else wants from me. And I honestly find the sheer amount of people who let other people do their thinking for them to be fucking baffling. People are basically taking the only thing they have a choice in and giving it up. Which is just fucking wild to me. And honestly, I think, you know, like I said, I believe in God. But, let's say, you know, let's say just definitively there is a God. Do these people really think? Do these people really think that God would want them to worship blindly like fucking dogs? If you look in the Bible, like say you're Christian, you look in the Bible, look at Moses, Noah, David, do they seem like fucking Lemmings? They were smart, intelligent, articulate people who had a mind of their own. And David was literally fucking God's favorite. So I honestly don't think God would fucking want somebody to just blindly worship him. You know, God's supposed to be about light. You know, walk into light. I don't think ignorance is light. I think ignorance is living in the dark. Knowledge, real knowledge, is light. Yeah, not trying to go on a fucking spiel. I'm just thinking. Oh god, I gotta check my fucking drink. I'm getting so tired. Okay, sweet, I'm good. Yeah, you're such a pretty kitty, Echo. I love you. You're my favorite cat in the world, Echo. You never told me what your cat's names were, man.
This box belonged to a former assassin, but it's meant for someone else.
Honey bun. Well, nothing wrong with that. We have 3 animals. We have Echo, my cat. We have Nil, my mother's cat. And we have Soka, my mom's dog. Oh, yeah. I kind of like the way that hood looks. looks kind of cool too, but I don't like how like bright it is. Let me see. I got a legendary Tonto. Increases impact to all attacks. Oh, that's not bad at all. I might try using that. And let's see, every season the shit is refreshed. Let's see.
Please be.
Got a name these get me for doing this since it gives me triangle R1 X L1 R1 triangle R1 X L1 R1.
I seek peace of mind. Anger dulls my senses.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Easy.
Oh, that's cool. I never have. Despite being in a fucking state known for horses. Huh. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get milk, man. No judgment here. You gotta get calcium however you can get it. Oh, here we go. Aha! Save! No, you motherfucker. Oh yeah!
Next time we'll be. We're like ice.
Thing. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting so fucking. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. What happens if I fucking... Oh my god. Damn it. Okay, well, I should have took a much longer path than I should have. Oh well. When it comes to Assassin's Creed, do you usually like to go in, like, fucking both barrels blasting, or do you, try to, go in sneaky? Yeah, that's fair. Gotta never lose or get me for doing my sons a deal with you.
Isn't this a
Gotta never
beautiful
lose or
weapon?
get me for doing you.
Swing fast, swing hard. Watch things break. Ooh, you look strong enough. Come practice.
Yeah. That's the perfect assassination, basically. Then I also have a problem where I literally want to kill everyone. You know what I mean? Instead of just getting a target, I want nobody to be left alive. This fucking episode is pretty much this fucking episode. Kind of the same way I am with Hitman, where it's like, I know they only want me to kill the one target, but I just want to shoot them all. No witnesses! I think you like the Hitman games. Well, you could either go full OG and play the original ones, or you could do the new one. You don't really need any of the DLCs. They're just like esoteric shit. It's not like they're nickel and diming you. You just buy the game and still have a great experience. Almost all the DLCs are just like skin packs and shit anyway that you don't need. Oh, no. No, I'm taking my time. If you're talking about this game, no. Nowhere near close to it. Assassin's Creed is one of those types of games that I really like to take my time on and play through. I don't usually try to finish the story right away. And I told you I've really been enjoying this one. I think this is one of the very best Assassin's Creed games. Period. I'm not. I'd have to play it all the way through before I can give my final assessment. But I would put this very highly in my ranking in the series, like near the very top. I've honestly enjoyed this game pretty much start to finish so far. And it really does feel like a new era for the series. Feels like a massive leap. And apparently, not only do they have a DLC on the way, but apparently they said that later this month they're going to unveil a roadmap. They said they're going to unveil a roadmap for the game. Which implies that they're planning on doing a lot more than just the one DLC, otherwise why they need a roadmap. So, I'm hoping they support this and add on to this game. And they've been really good about listening to fan feedback and adding in features, so I think they're going to add a lot more stuff that people like. One of the main things I want is the ability to meditate. It's not like a big deal or a deal breaker or anything, but, you know, in Origins, Sea, Valhalla, Mirage, you could pass time, even though Mirage made it really stupid because you had to, go to benches, but you still could, and you can't do that in this game. And like I said, it's not like a huge deal or anything. But, you know, I kind of want that. Okay, I get it now. And then they've also got another Assassin's Creed on the way that's going to be like Mirage, more of a traditional game. Assassin's Creed Hex. It's going to be set during the German witch trials when Germany was part of the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, it's a setting that's I haven't seen in any other games. Most people, when they think of witch hunt, they think of the Salem witch hunt. But the truth is there's been many witch hunts throughout the history, unfortunately. Wait, look over. This is getting me for doing my son fucking.
I have traveled far to spread the teachings of my master and his master before him. I will grasp the Naginata until I die, to pass on this art form to the next generation. Do you wish to be part of this legacy?
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
Oh, is that a threat?
Who the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, there that fucker is. bitch. I'm a ninja.
Nice.
Ah, God. Okay, let's see. What did you give me to do? Must have the deal then do them. Oh yeah, I want to try that Tonto. Said that it makes attacks have more impact. I'm kind of curious what that means. Fuck.
You almost had almost.
Ah, fucking stairs, man. Fuck.
Unsatisfied.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't have everybody's to give me a do.
I need more soldiers! わしに勝てると思うな!
Really, bro? Thank fuck. Oh shit, that's right. Beginning of that.
The Iron Hand. For all that mystery, he's just a man.
Alright, come on. Got another place to get me for doing this since the day of in a new room.
Someone hiding from me.
The Iron Hand. For all that mystery, he's just a man.
I saw that. Prepare to die.
Yeah, it's my bad. Got another skill for doing, messing the deal and do 'em.
Making me die in shadow. Better be quiet.
The Iron Hand. For all that mystery, he's just a man. That arrogant man must be the Iron Hand. Time to strike him down.
Come on. Oh well, shit happens. Ba, 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 da, ba. Let's try this again.
If there's someone, I'll find them.
This will not do.
The Iron Hand. For all that mystery, he's just a man. That arrogant man must be the Iron Hand. Time to strike him down.
None of the tricks. Hey.
Let me see.
You anger me. Not today.
That's right, bitch.
Enough this time, Shinobi. Could that be an enemy? Hey, this is your end. I'll look into that.
Wow, that killed me. What the fuck?
Oh. What will I find?
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, I gotta get him.
Naue. Yasuke! Master Sorin sent me a letter from Ki. I want to go and visit him while he's on his pilgrimage.
On your own?
I have to grow up. Take care of myself. Can you show me some samurai moves? That's how swordsmen start out their training, isn't it?
It is a bit more complex than that. But yes, if it pleases you, I will demonstrate. Observe closely. I first learned kata by watching my own teacher, Master Kamizumi.
I'm watching.
Pay attention to your balance, your movement. Let the blade serve as an extension of your will.
Oh. Your form is really good, Yasuke, sir.
You do not have to be formal, Junjiro. We have talked about this.
But you're a samurai. And you're teaching me. Master Sorin told me to always show respect.
Master Soren taught you much, it seems. But why do you want to study the sword? I have never seen this side of you.
I have to. It's my duty.
Is this about Naue?
Yes. And what she did at Katano. I'll never forget. The night we met you. The night we were surrounded by soldiers. I couldn't talk or move or anything. Like I was a statue. But Naue stayed with me. She could have run, but she didn't. She protected me. And I want to do the same for her. For all my family.
Is that how you see us, Junjiro? The allies?
Well, yeah, I mean, Naue is like my sister, Tomiko is more like my auntie, and you're like my
It is all right. How about we try the kata again? Together this time.
Say, did you want a special place for your heads?
My what?
Your heads. The heads of your enemies. To display them. That's what samurai do, isn't it?
Not this samurai.
Just trying to help.
You have returned.
Nobutsuna Sensei?
What you did
Are you
for
here?
me that day.
Sensei.
A few months earlier, spring 1581.
What is it?
I have been set by Lord Nobunaga to train with Kamizumi Nobutsuna Sensei.
Follow me.
I bet he won't last 2 strikes. Sensei, it's fierce and unyielding.
But look at his size. I think he could last 5.
Diogo, Nobutsuna Sensei will do as Lord Nobunaga commands, and train you in his Shinkageru style.
Thank you, Nobutsuna Sensei.
We have 1 month until Lord Nobunaga's return. He will expect you to be the finest of warriors by then. A shining example of strength, loyalty, and technique.
And if I am not?
You must be.
I am experienced with steel. I was a bodyguard for the Jesuits.
Yes, you are not raw clay to be molded. You have bad habits to unlearn. Now take up the Shinai and show our sensei your skills. Do not hold back. Follow me. There is a house down those stairs. Go there. I will find you shortly.
That wasn't a duel, that was a beating.
How is he still standing?
That...
You are the one cooking for us? That food is not fit for dogs.
Our master is a guest of Lord Nobunaga himself.
Tomorrow, it will improve. I promise.
It's better, or Lord Nobunaga will hear about it.
Leave her alone.
And who is this now? Tell me you're not a student of Nobutsuda-sensei. Has he stooped so low? Oh, Master Masatoyo will want to hear about this.
Are you alright?
I am talking to you, Outlander. Don't you know to bow to your betters? You will pay for this. Stay down, Outlander. If you show such insolence again, you will know my katana.
You cannot stay there forever, Diogo. Come with me.
I would be fine in a barracks or a more modest lodging.
You are a guest of Lord Nobunaga. You will stay here. Tomorrow you train again. I will bring Sensei's instructions in the morning.
No. I cannot go back. I cannot give up. I cannot fail.
Diogo, Lady O.C.G would like to meet you. You may approach. Lady O.C.G, younger sister of Lord Nobunaga. Diogo, the visitor from...
Oh, everyone knows Diogo. He's so...
Different?
tall.
I heard you had some trouble last night with samurai from Master Masatoyo's school.
Yes. I did not know who they were.
They have come to O.C.G with their master, Sanada Masatoyo, to pledge their fealty to my brother.
It was not my intention to make trouble.
The way I heard it, they were the ones making trouble. And you came to the defense of a woman they were harassing. That was noble. I wanted to meet this foreigner who would stand up for someone of no consequence to himself.
I know my brother took you into his service, but what brought you here to begin with?
The Portuguese.
You sound bitter.
No, not anymore. Whatever will come of my time here, I am ready. Lord Nobunaga is a great man.
It must be lonely, far from your family and home.
I am more lonely than I would like. So much loss over so many years.
I understand. Though a strong warrior never lacks in admirers.
Then I will train diligently.
What really brought you here? How long will you stay? What makes a man leave all he has known to come so far? Who are you really, Diogo?
Forgive me, Lady O.C.G. I must depart.
Then before you go, we have a gift for you. This kosode was made by the woman you saved last night. She wanted you to have it.
I am honored.
You betray your intentions at every step.
My apologies, Sensei.
No need. You did not react. You responded. Good.
Hey! Caias tu! Para! Por que estás atrás de mim? Quem que te enviou? Valignano? Os outros?
O quê? Não sei o que quer dizer.
Por que andas a espiar-me?
Lamento. A minha curiosidade.
Para de mentir.
Tinha como missão negociar com o clã Oda a construção de uma igreja nas redondezas.
Estavas a observar-me.
Fiquei surpreendido por ver um homem como tu num lugar destes. Não devia ter sido indelicado. Perdoa-me.
Oh shit. Do that mission, we put it to spring. I don't know if that's like in the world or not. But that would be so great for skip over winter because I fucking hate winter. In real life and in games.
Nobuzuna-sensei summons you, Diogo.
Oh, I thought we had finished for the day.
Indeed.
Who are these people? What does the sensei want with me at this time of night? So peaceful and quiet now. Unlike the day. What is this?
Enter, Diogo.
Lady Nene, my apologies. I did not expect you.
Please, sit. I wish to speak with you while your sensei is away.
Nobutsuna-sensei does not know you're here?
You are loyal, Diogo. Good. But we need not burden him with politics of a visit by Lord Hideyoshi's wife. You are fortunate, Diogo. You need allies at Azuchi. And Nobutsuna-sensei is valuable.
His training has been grueling.
That is why Lord Nobunaga chose him. There is no one better to test your strength, your skill, and most of all, your loyalty. Lord Nobunaga was also a student of Nobutsuna-sensei's teachings. Long ago, a devoted student with an unshakable belief in himself. That confidence blinds him to certain dangers. He has many enemies, more than even he knows. He needs someone like you.
Because of my size? My strength?
No, a humble man. Like the Ashigaru Lord Nobunaga is so fond of. Unencumbered by the jealousies and politicking of samurai and daimyo. Nobutsuna-sensei was once that for Lord Nobunaga. Lord Nobunaga once gifted Nobutsuna-sensei a prized katana, a reward for his teachings. But a champion from a rival school, Sanada Masatoyo's school, challenged Nobutsuna's champion for the sword and won. This defeat dishonored Nobutsuna-sensei, and he feels diminished him in the eyes of Lord Nobunaga. Those samurai who mocked you are from the same rival school. Masatoyo is their sensei.
I begin to understand.
Tomorrow, Lord Nobunaga returns to Azuchi. Masatoyo will swear allegiance to him at a ceremony. Masatoyo will make sure to wear Nobutsuna's katana at his belt.
For all to see.
Tomorrow is about loyalty. Something Lord Nobunaga values above all else.
Loyalty.
A new katana, I see.
It was a gift from Lady Nene.
It is rare to see you out of your room at this hour. Something troubles you.
Lord Nobunaga rides for Azuchi, if he has not arrived already. What if it is too soon?
It may be too soon. It may not be soon enough. What he needs to see from you is for him to decide. No matter. Let us see how you wield that blade. Follow my movement. I must go now, Diogo. Continue the movements until your thoughts no longer trouble you.
Thank you, Nobutsuna-sensei. Benevolence. Righteousness. Can't you see? Wisdom. Integrity. Courage. This is what it means to take up the sword. This is who I am.
I will be a warrior like you.
I am still learning myself. Nobutsuna-sensei is a true master.
My grandfather was a warrior. I wanted to be like him too. His name was Yasuke. He was brave, but also kind. When anyone needed something, they would call, Yasuke, Yasuke, and he would always help. And I miss him. And he was brave.
It is good to remember your grandfather, Yasuke. We should always act such that we are remembered well.
Yes, but I also want to be like you.
Yasuke.
Lord Oda Nobunaga.
Not now.
I present this helmet as a sign of my school's undying loyalty. Please accept this gift from my lord.
Diogo! Speak!
I challenge Masatoyo's champion to a duel. I will win back my mentor's sword.
Outrageous! This barbarian is no samurai. He has no right to...
Samurai or not, I permit this to... No. I command it.
Yes, Lord. But Lord, my champion defeated 3 students. Can he do the same?
Send 3 or 30, it matters not. I will take that sword back. No! We fight with steel.
Begin!
You said I would know your father. Come on!
I will relish watching you die in shame.
What now?
I will have that.
Muda wa kujenga spirit, muda wa kujiandaa. Vijana sisi ni washindi, huyu ni moto bala. Muda wa kujenga nguvu, ili nipambanishe. Nimekuja pukupuku, wakiniangusha mimi nasimama. Siwezi kushindwa, siwezi.
It is an honor to return your katana, Sensei.
Mimi siwezi kushindwa, eti jana panda mulima.
Diogo, you have proven your loyalty and valor. What's more, you have earned your place next to me as a samurai. What shall we call you? Samurai.
My name is Yasuke.
Yasuke, join me.
This tree remains my favorite in all of Azuchi.
Cultivating a bonsai is about guiding its proportion, its balance, and its maturation. But the tree itself must also want to develop. A gardener can only guide the tree so far.
My hope is to remain worthy of your guidance, Sensei.
You are more than worthy. You have come from a faraway land, shaken of bondage, and mastered our tongue. Foreign samurai are unheard of, yet you were chosen by the great Lord Nobunaga. I don't know what Lord Nobunaga saw in you when he first sent you, but I'm glad that he did. You may yet prove to be the most promising student to ever study Shinkaguryu.
You honor me, Nobutsuna-sensei.
That is a list of names. The greatest students from across my many years of teaching. They will push you harder than I can. And if you can defeat them, you will be the true champion of my school. When you are ready, open that scroll and read those names. But only when you are truly ready.
I will challenge these students, and whoever wins, the victory is yours, Sensei.
Yasuke, Lady O.C.G said I might find you here.
Is she all right?
She requests your presence at Old Ani Castle. Or what is left of it.
I will go to her.
You should also know there is a shadow of Aomi. Corrupt officials tax the locals and give nothing in return. The people suffer.
Let me see what can be done to help them. Nobutsuna-sensei.